Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio, shout in, stepping in the building. I got super producer and artist in this thing. Drumma Boy, what's good with it, my dog?
Hey, yeah, boy, what's good, man?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. But, Drum, I had a chance to marinate on these new projects that you got, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
That My Brother's Keeper, man. That thing was some real deep music right there, my dog.
Oh, yeah. I mean, My Brother's Keeper, you know, it's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? I've had to dive into an amazing situation. You know, just being the caretaker for his kids. You know what I'm saying? His grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that his legacy, his estate. You know what I mean? And everything that he left behind lives on. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, it's my responsibility. My mom has you know, expressed certain emotion and really doesn't have too much of the strength, you know what I mean, to really like handle and execute everything. So it's really up to me, man, and it's been crazy, just the responsibility, but making sure that I follow through, I execute, and it's creating a whole nother second win within me.
Ooh. Now, that's cold-blooded when you say it like that, too, man. I mean, with that being said, maybe it was supposed to go this way. That joint right there, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that banger, boy.
Man, Go This Way, I basically made that record, man. Shout out to S.E. Trill for the beat. I did a production camp with Patchwork.
Ooh.
With Curtis.
Yeah.
Shout out to Patchwork. Shout out to Oz. Shout out to Toya. They really, you know, just always holding me down, doing different educational things, whatnot. So they did a producer workshop where, you know, it was already scheduled. I think the workshop was the weekend of February 9th, 10th, and 11th, right? So the workshop is already scheduled.
Yeah.
And on the 9th, that Friday, workshop was amazing, did everything I needed to do, blah, blah, blah. The workshop is on the 10th of February. And I'm at you know, my studio where I work at, and I get a phone call basically like, man, you know, your brother, he in an altercation at the store, woo. This the day of the Patchwork beat event workshop later on that day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I had to go through all of that and ended up canceling on Saturday. So the people who came to the workshop, they still had Friday with me.
Yeah.
We missed Saturday, and then I had one more day to complete on Sunday. Mind you, Saturday is the day I lost my brother, shot and killed, February 10th. You know what I mean? 2018. Ooh. So to fast forward to the next day, the 11th of February, going through everything I'm going through, I still went and did this workshop. I'm like, man, I got this class going on in the middle of this, and that's like, people know how serious it is when it comes to music. They know I die for it. Anybody who really know me, who know music, know I you know what I mean, die for what I believe in. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which happens to be music. And just making sure that my fans, the people who paid to see me, the people who paid to come to my workshop, get every dime and every drop of knowledge that they deserve from taking their time out driving all over from city to city to make it into this city. So I had them work on beats for me for my brother's album. I knew then that I would be working on an album. So I reached out to DJ XO. He sent me beats. Justice League sent me beats. All these different cats. And I'm working with these new producers in the production workshop out of Patchwork. Yeah. So on a Sunday, I get some beats, and out of all of the guys that I work with, it was about 8 different guys that we were working with. S.E. Trill. You know, and I keep bringing his name up just because his energy, his delivery, and his you know, extended effort to be a part of this project. You know what I mean? And that's the producer with Go This Way, and I feel like Go This Way was like one of the first tracks I dropped when I had to, you know, express myself. Live On was the very first track, and then Go This Way was the next track that I did. And I, you know, even the original reference of Go This Way, like if I played it for you, it'll just creep you out. Like the whole hook, everything is exactly how it is now. And throughout the verses, I'm doing little references, trying to see how I'm gonna get my flow, whatnot. And my mama calling me back to back on the phone, to where I finally pick up the phone and I'm like, Mama, I'm in the booth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm vibing, trying to get my vibes out, but I'm like, Mama keep calling me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just everybody calling me, man, my condolences, da, 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 da. Like, you know, so it was just a tough moment to get through, but it's like the music is what kind of kept me grounded and laid that foundation, you know what I'm saying? And for me to get that message out, I hate it had to go this way.
Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to go this way. I hate it had to go this way, go this way, go this way. Hate it had to go this way, wait. Hate it had to go this way, go this way. You know what I mean? Definitely check out the album, man. My brother's keeper.
Now, in recording all of those songs, man, I mean, how cathartic was it for you after you finished the album and said, okay, this is the body of work I'm about to go with in respect to my brother? How was that for you when you went back thinking about, you know, because on a lot of those songs you get deep. You see what I'm saying? Talking about you and your brother's relationship, how he taught you a lot of the game and stuff like that. So what was that like for you going down memory lane and putting all of that stuff on wax, man?
It was definitely tough. You know, shout out to my engineers, man. Lil Pat, Bees, Aaron Holton. Shout out to Leslie Brathwaite, you know, mixing engineer, one of the legends, vets in the game. And these are all guys that helped me vent through, you know, the times, man. Even my mastering guys, man, Sing, mastering, Ralph. You know, it's just been, I vibe and I vent with the people who I'm around the most. You know what I'm saying? And those is usually the people who I'm in the studio with, like my everydays, my day ones. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like Lil Pat, probably like, you know, between him, my dog GK, shout out to Squeak, my manager, like, you know, my team is like who kind of fills that void for that brother relationship that I had with Nsayne Wayne. So when I'm dropping all these records, I really was recording all the way up to the last week before the anniversary day, and I knew, I'm like, yo, I got to drop this music on the anniversary of his day. When we buried him on the 23rd of February, the city gave him his official Nsayne Wayne day in Memphis. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, the pressure was on me. Little nephew, 16, playing basketball. He dunking on cats now. He think he doing something, you know. His youngest daughter, 13, going through puberty and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So it's just key stages, key moments, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, even them, they depended, man, when the album gonna drop? The album gonna drop? You still dropping on the 23rd? You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, I literally recorded, the last song I finished was Family Straight, which is the first song on the project, and that was like the last song that I finished verses to, and kind of, you know, rounded up my mixes and whatnot. And it's crazy because I like perform better under pressure. So as the date got closer to the 23rd, it's like a lot of answers and a lot of missing puzzle pieces started flowing and coming. You know, most of the tape had laid the foundation. I had hooks to every beat first. That's the first thing I do is the hook. Just so I know exactly what I'm writing about and can kind of dot my I's, cross my T's, and give y'all a real story. Try to give my fans the best, you know, delivery possible. You know what I mean? Just from you know, my flavor, D-Boy Fresh. That's like the opposite of Drumma Boy. Drumma Boy like the music side, but D-Boy Fresh, I just kind of get into that dude where he just, you know, he gonna tell it like it is. You know what I mean? He gonna check you, you know what I mean? He put you in your place, you know what I'm saying? And anytime it's anything disrespected, it's a problem. You know what I mean? Be careful, you know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of people just know the producer. They ain't really just hip to the, oh damn, he from Memphis. Damn, like once you understand my way of thinking, once you understand my concepts, my deliveries, and how I've changed so many of these people's lives, you just think I did the beat. You ain't see what I had to go through to get this man in the mood. Even, you know, when I'm doing a ride round, I'm getting it for 2 Chainz. When I'm doing a I'ma Do Me for Rocco, or No Hands for Waka Flocka, Money to Blow for Drake. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing I Put On for My City featuring Kanye West.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? When I'm doing a Look at My Dad for the Migos, or No Love for August Alsina featuring Nicki Minaj, like, you feel me? Like, yeah, I don't care who you bring to me, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna get them where they need to be. I'm gonna bless them. I'm gonna change their life.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the first thing I tell every artist I work with. You know what I mean? 2 Chainz. I remember, man, first record we did, Boo. I just call her Boo. I don't know her whole name. Keep it on the low. I said, bro, put my dog Gotti on that thing, man.
Ooh.
Why? Because you're going to get the tri-state region. People forget Memphis. We the tri-state region of the South.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean? It might not be popping as Atlanta and, you know, everybody coming together and unifying and whatnot. But in Memphis, we got that tri-state region. So when you getting them spins in Memphis, you getting spins in Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi. You see what I'm saying? So it's just an essential market for the South, and a lot of people that I've produced for, we helped blow up right out of the city of Memphis. I remember doing a record for Gorilla Zoe, Lost on the Road. Everybody was like, man, it's too slow, man.
Yeah.
Wayne heard it, and he was like, oh, bro, I want to get on that thing. Next thing you know, me number 10 on the Billboard.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I'm saying? Even when I did a photo shoot, I remember doing a photo shoot for Gucci, man. It's the first song I did for Goo Wop. You know what I'm saying? The original Standing Ovation beat I sold to an artist by the name of Young Sneed, who was the head artist at Big Cat Records at the time.
Yeah, I
know what I'm saying? Goo Wop just came back from Birmingham. I just drove in town from Memphis. So we tripping, playing pool. He like, man, you know, I rap. You know what I'm saying? Play some beats, man. You make beats, don't it? Yeah, play some of them beats, man. I'm a freestyle or something. Show you woo, woo, woo. So I started playing beats. Goo Wop started freestyling while we playing pool. I'm waiting on my check. Goo Wop waiting on his check. He about to sign the Big Cat.
See that?
You see what I'm saying? So while we waiting on Young Sneed and Big Cat in the office for about an hour.
Yeah.
During that hour, we played a game of pool, smoked a few.
Yeah.
And then we cooked up. It's a photo shoot, girl. It's a photo shoot. It's a photo shoot. This is the first song I did with Goo Wop. First song I ever did with Pastor Troy. Make them get that money right. Make them get that money right.
One of my all-time favorites right there as well, my dog.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, my first song, that's why so many people call me the first swing king.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because the first song I ever done on the artist that I worked with went there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? White Girl, Jeezy, first song. Standing Ovation. You know what I'm saying? This the intro. We go platinum. You know what I'm saying? We come back with I Put On. We come back with Lose My Mind. A lot of people don't even know all that. You did Lose My Mind too?
What do you think the disconnect is, though, Drumma, when you give folks that heat, man? I mean, and that chemistry is apparent to the whole world, because a lot of those songs go crazy. They chart toppers and club bangers. Why do y'all not continue to keep that chemistry going, man?
Man, that's the question you had to ask the artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm reaching out to Rocco, man. That's one of my favorite artists to work with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hit Rocco, I see Rocco, you know, and we both business. See, you gotta understand, we businessmen now.
Yeah.
We been businessmen, but we even busier businessmen now. Like, I got 3 or 4 businesses. Rocco got 3 or 4 businesses in development projects and whatnot. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's tough to get in when you want to get in, and just like, you know, a lot, like, while I'm here, I'm promoting albums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had messages to deliver to my fans and to my people that didn't really require me making all the beats. Like, okay, now I gotta talk to y'all. I gotta, like, sit you down and give you some education on who I am, because there's a lot of people who know the name, but they don't know the face. Man, let me get you familiar with Drumma Boy right quick. You know what I mean? Let me get the world, like, more familiar with Drumma Boy right quick, and that's my goal. That's my mission. Like, I've blown up so many other artists. Let me go ahead and blow myself all the way up, because it's like, you know, sometimes you feel like the game tend to forget, and you gotta you know, you gotta remind these folk, like, hey, bro, you know, I am a
the
vet.
Truth.
Yeah, I'm the truth. I'm a vet, and I bless and uplift everything I didn't touch. You feel me? Exactly. And for me to be able to touch a project as historic and a classic moment like this with my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me exemplify now the world watching, like, damn, I ain't know you could rap like that. Damn, I ain't know you could sing like that. I ain't know you could, I ain't you know what I'm saying? I done made 40 bands in the past 2 weeks just on rap features. You know what I mean? Now folk calling, man, I need a hook. Boy, I need that, boy. We just did the hook Slum. Yeah. We in the slum for real. I'm in the slum for real with Zay Capisci.
Yeah.
Go get the new project, Zay Capisha, On God 2. You'll catch me on number 4. That's me on the hook, Slum. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's time to, man, really show you. Like my first song and placement was Tila.
Yeah.
Double Dose. My first song on the radio, Tennessee. 23s, I keep it clean, man. Tennessee. In the land of goody good at Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And just from then, that was like my first placement. Went straight on the radio. Everybody was like, damn, okay, keep going. And a lot of times you'll get around artists where, like, okay, I give them a dope beat, dope hook, and they're like, all right, we gotta get somebody else on the hook.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate the hook, Drum. You get your publishing. So they don't want me to stay on the hook. You know what I mean? Or I remember doing a song for Nelly and T.I. Country, what was it? Country niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was me, Tip, Nelly. And originally I did the hook and a verse. It was me, Nelly, and I forget the other artists. And, you know what I'm saying, artists, they came back collectively, the A&Rs, the managers, everybody's like, man, you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep you on the hook, right?
Yeah.
But, man, we think T.I. need to do this verse right here. So they took my verse off, put Tip on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was cool with it. I'm like, I'm still on the hook. Yeah. Still country. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it. But you find it, like, a lot of times folks really try to push you in the back. They don't really want to. You know what I mean? It's like, I remember seeing a story where Kanye was like, man, he used to take his beats and some of his verses into the studio and play them for Jay-Z. And Jay-Z would be like, man, like, yo, the beat's dope.
Yeah.
Let me just get the beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, man, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear all that rap. Like, just let me hear the beats. You just stick the beats.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, damn, okay, you really trying to limit me to just
put it in a box.
This, I bet. So then when I drop and then the people start talking, the streets start talking, you see me start dropping them bags, and you know what I mean? Now the bookings, now you look at Kanye, man. Kanye, what, 1 or 2 Grammys away from Jay-Z? He about to beat Jay-Z record.
Sure enough.
Kanye got, man, how many Grammys? Like, you know what I mean? On the rap as an artist, like, you know what I mean? It's crazy because you win a Grammy on a production on some ways of levels of depending on what Grammy or what type of Grammy platform you won on. You might just get a certificate. They don't give you the actual trophy, but you produced the music. So you mean to tell me the song, the lyrics, the artist, but the artist didn't write nothing. All the artist is doing is performing the joint.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me that artist gonna get a Grammy hardware, but the producer who did the concept, wrote the song, and gave you the music ain't gonna get no piece of hardware? What is you telling me? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bet. Let me extend myself to this right here. Let me drop the hooks. Let me drop the verses. Let me drop. Man, I don't like Baby Drumma. I don't like Travis Scott. I don't like Dr. Dre. But I'm like, man, whatever it take, bro. You know what I mean? Fill in the blank. Every top producer, Swiss Beats, Dr. Dre, Manny Fresh, Jazzy Faye, all your Kanye West, Swiss Beats, man. Any producers that you name, they had to rap.
Yeah.
All your top favorites, bro, you know them cause they rap.
They had to rap.
You know what I mean? So it's just been a pleasure, you know, delivering a story and for folks to like actually get it. Dang, exactly. That's why. Oh, dang, every song you did one of my favorites. Then you did one it was in my pocket, dog. Big face on it. Like I can keep going. I can keep, man. I think I love her. Gucci, you don't love me. Like, bro, every song I'm responsible for. I don't care who you bring to me, man. I'm going to pop them off.
Let me get in here, though, Drumma. You know, back to My Brother's Keeper, the album. What revelations and what things did you learn from this whole situation outside of the music that kind of impacted you and your way of thinking and how you live, man?
Man, for us as young black men, for one, I understood and still understand the importance, you know what I mean, of life insurance. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something simple as health insurance, life insurance, you know, setting up a will for your kids to know what's what, who's getting what's allocated to. Like, it's crazy. It's so much responsibility that you don't think of, and like, you know, just leaving behind certain debt, or leaving behind certain liquid cash accounts, digital assets, publishing, you know, my brother's a producer, got all these different songs, people dropping, you know, controlling the estate.
Yeah.
Understanding in full what a estate is. Yeah. You know what I mean? Us as our people, man, there's so much that I feel like we have to learn that is not being taught in these educational systems. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They teaching us what they want us to learn to work for them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And kind of skipping over key ingredients on tax cuts, tax deductions, things that you can do for write-offs, things that you can do as 501(c)(3)s, nonprofits doing positive things for the community. Because it's a lot of guys that I see doing a lot of good things for the communities, but they're not documenting it. Or they're not taking advantage of the full legal side of it. You know what I mean? And that's why I educate people to have, you know, a good lawyer. You know, you might have a great criminal lawyer. Okay, get you a good entertainment lawyer. Yeah. Let them work intertwine with each other. Have a good banker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Start using credit. Yeah. It's so much money that they got in these banks for small businesses, startups. You know, I heard a young lady, man, I need $7,000 to start my da-da. She complaining, da-da-da-da. Not even understanding it's credit opportunities. Yeah. You know what I mean? Small business opportunities. Man, go away from some of these bigger banks and go to some of these small, independent, black-owned banks.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? And see what opportunities that they have for you. So, you know, that's really what I've been going through. Ironically, that I lost my brother in Black History Month. Ooh. We buried him in Black History Month. You understand what I'm saying? So we lost the king of peace in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. Dr. King. You know what I mean? My grandfather got a middle school named after me. So these are the things that I this is where I get it from. It's like his spirit is channeled through me. My brother's spirit channeled through me. And I was already blessing and touching people through music. Yeah. Now we touching people through fashion, House of Fresh. We touching people through verbs and nouns, adjectives, and delivering words to you in a different sense. When I first dropped Welcome to My City Volume 1, I got the key to the city of Memphis. I unified the whole city. If you listen to Tennessee, Tila, my first placement was I'm 19 in college. Yeah. My first major label placement. You see, I put Haystack, Gangsta Boo. This the first Yo Gotti and Tila collab. I got Yo Gotti, Criminal Man, Haystack, Tila, all on one track. Oh. Who did that? Where they do that at? Including myself.
That's cold. That's
you know what I mean? So it's always been about unifying and putting cats together. And see, that's one thing that Atlanta is known for. Yeah. That's one thing we see y'all doing, and it's like we almost get jealous. Like, damn, like, man, I gotta move to Atlanta, bro. That's what it's so many cats to work with. It's so many cats. I like, man, it's about 20, 30 people in Memphis I'm working with on a regular. But when I came to Atlanta, it easily jumped over 100. You know what I'm saying? It's just Boys in the Hood alone. There's 4 different people I'm working with. Then Rick Ross, then Baby, then Drake, then you know what I mean? It's so many different, and that's just in and out of town artists. That ain't even talking about the local, the Gucci, the 2 Chainz, the Tip, the Rocco.
When you think about your music though, Drumma, what is that track that you produced that even to this day when you hear it, it never gets old to you? You say, I did my damn thing on that one.
No Hands.
Oh.
The energy. You know what I mean? Just seeing the women go crazy as soon as that record come on. Like, man, just seeing people happy to your music, something you created, and seeing them just, like, literally take a deep breath or just start shaking the booty. Instantly, like, you know what I mean? That's an emotion that, okay, I have control of you for that 4-5 minutes of time. You know what I mean? And Here I Am would probably be my second. That was the first record my mama called me and said, baby, you own or something. I like that right there. Now I can listen to that now. So Here I Am, a lot of people's like, man, okay, now he's really musically inclined, like to have a live bass and a boom. Cats ask me all the time, how you be mixing them basses and them booms without it clashing and distorting and whatnot? Like that's a secret forte that I just get down with. You know what I mean? So it's a part of funk when you can mix bass and boom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I do understand that you're about to get gone with Jeezy and Master P, man.
Oh, man, I'm talking about another classic, man. I'm honored, privileged to be able to put the record together, to be able to throw another alley-oop for my dog Jeezy. Oh. And, you know, every time we get together, we give y'all something special. So I'm definitely excited.
The Snowman and the Ice Cream Man. I mean, I already know that song is a problem. So, I mean, can you just give me a tease of what I need to be expecting from this? And do you know of when they'll be dropping this thing?
Man, you know, Jeezy is a king of surprise. You know what I mean? He'll give you a little lukewarm idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
You just don't know when.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like when I put on for my city, he was just like, man, just hold tight. We got something special. I ain't even know Kanye was on it.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? And then all I heard was Miss Shanika going crazy. Shout out to my dog Drum. He got another one. And then we went in, you know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing it, I put on. Like a lot of people don't even know, like I get the whole put on vibe because I grew up as a Chicago Bull fan.
Yeah.
So when you come out to them Chicago Bulls and that intro anthem that they used to walk out to and the lights turn black.
That's true. That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I gotta cook up something with that energy.
Yeah.
And I put on came through my blood.
Now the Collector Project, man. Break that down to me.
The Collective Project is basically a sampler album of our roster, in a sense. You know, it's going through Carlone. Carlone is a cat he reminds you of The Weeknd or Jeremiah, real R&B, eclectic vibes. All the ladies just go straight to him like, who was that? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? R&B cat out of Toledo, 19 years old. Scott King out of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? We got a record with Tokyo Jets, Mika Means. Shout out to Mika's on 4.
Yeah.
You know, that record going crazy. Wet Drip Faucet. We got a artist out of Memphis named K-Dog, 17 years old. We got a record with him called No Turning Back.
Yeah.
We got a young artist, 14 years old, named Alexis Lewis. Last song on the project, Sweet Valentine. Super excited about that. And then, of course, Q Monte from Virginia, 19-year-old. Remind you of Future.
Yeah.
You know, Gunna vibes. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. And then Spark Dog out of Texas. We also got King and Demand out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so many different vibes. We got Matthew McQueen, white artist, 21-year-old kid out of Georgetown, Texas, which is like suburb Alpharetta to Atlanta. It's like the suburbs of Austin, Texas. And he on his Justin Timberlake, Robin Thicke type, you know what I mean? We got a song with him on the project called Party and Bullshit. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. Definitely check out the project, the Collective Project. We gonna get into a few of them jonks, you know what I mean? And you know, we on all music platforms everywhere, man. My Brother's Keeper, the Collective Project.
As a boss, drummer, what kind of game do you have to share with the next guy that has the skills to pay the bills, such as yourself? He wants to come out here and produce, but he doesn't know the politics of the game. All he thinking is that he's good at what he does, and he knows that he has a gift from the man upstairs, and he wants to share it with the people. What can you tell that man to help him navigate this industry?
First thing I would tell him is to copyright his music, because I guarantee he hasn't done that. You know what I mean? And that'll be number one, because before you get to share your music, you want your music copyrighted in case
protected.
You know, somebody tries to steal, jag, things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. The second thing would be to, you know, get some relationships going. You know, hit up these barbershops, hit up these gas stations. You know what I mean? Hit up these listening sessions. Hit up Monday core DJs or coalition DJs. You know what I'm saying? Music Mondays. I'm going to any and everything. If I got a favorite artist, Jeezy or Yella Beezy, I'm going to a show on Thursday. I'm going to Magic City on Monday. If I ain't got no money to get in, I'm gonna stay in the parking lot until who I'm waiting on come on out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hit him with a beat tape. You know what I mean? And that's the guy I was. You know, it was a lot of times where I couldn't even get in the strip clubs. I got the #1 strip club song. You know what I'm saying? And I would wait outside for Jeezy to come out. I would wait for Boosie to come out. Hey, man, woo, woo. They seen me so much to where now they familiar with me.
Yeah.
Drum, what? You still got them CD, boy? You don't give up, boy. Man, go ahead and give me one, boy. Woo, woo, woo. Next time I see him, hey, man, that #3.
Yeah.
Then number 5, I need it. What we got to do? Yeah. And bam, you know, cats will start giving you that chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's about consistency and never giving up. As many doors as closing in your face. As many times as I went through to an album listening session. You know, I was playing beats for Jason Jeter and T.I. before I'm Serious even dropped. Urban Legend. I miss King. I Am King. I miss, you know what I mean? Just album after album after album. But okay, I got 4 tracks on Paper Trail, dog. I did what's happening, dog. Like I got the single to the biggest album tipped and dropped.
Yeah.
Hey, what up? Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My Life Your Entertainment featuring Usher. Ready for Whatever, the first song he did when he got out, explaining the situation and what's going on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Already know.
You Ain't Missing Nothing. And a lot of people know it's crazy, man. Even touching on You Ain't Missing Nothing. Every time I speak on that record, people don't understand that that's the original beat that R. Kelly jacked from me.
What?
R. Kelly took that same beat, because I sent it to him. He told me, man, send me some stuff. I'm going to write to some stuff, da-da-da-da-da. So he called me and say, man, we got Whitney Houston first single. I was like, for real? So he played me the song, and I'm like, man, where you been at? R. Kelly? Like, that's Tip album, bro. I sold that to Tip 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So it's the same beat. You Ain't Missing Nothing. Right? So he like, oh, man, I don't know what I'm going to tell Whitney, man. This her favorite song. This is like the favorite song she ever recorded in her life, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, man, I know you ain't gonna send me Whitney Houston vocals. I know he wasn't gonna do that. So I'm like, give me an opportunity for me and my band to come up to Chicago, and we'll replay, reproduce, add, enhance, change the beat completely.
Exactly.
What R. Kelly do?
What'd he do?
He replay the beat exactly verbatim, note for note, change it up 1 key, go up a half a note. Listen to Salute Whitney Houston. For any music heads, for any sample heads, y'all tell me if I'm tripping. You Ain't Missing Nothing on Tip Paper Trail album. And then go listen to Whitney Houston, Salute. And you tell me. And I never it's crazy because at the time, this was in 08. Yeah. So at the time, you know, of course, we went to different lawyers. We got copyright, da-da-da-da. We trying to sue and whatnot. And it was the only time I really thought I was suing God.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, who is this? I'm talking about everybody like, hush, hush, hush. And see, when Whitney Houston passed, I was just like, man, I got her spirit for life. Yeah. I'd rather have the spirit than any money. Or after she passed it, like, man, I'm gonna look like a fool trying to go after a record that you know what I'm saying, she passed, man. Let her rest in peace, bro. I'm cool and connected to Whitney Houston's spirit. And just to hear her say this was her favorite piece of music she recorded to.
Are you serious?
And for R. Kelly to act like he did that. You know what I'm saying? And to take my name and to put his name on it. You know, to replay something that I did and put his name on it. And I know what he's capable of and all of, you know, I Believe I Can Fly and all the Grammys and whatnot. His music and him as a person, man, I've always been a fan.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, for him to imitate me, I know how powerful I am. I know what I'm capable of. And with Whitney's spirit, sky's the limit.
No, that's right.
You know what I mean? So R.I.P. Whitney Houston.
My God. I mean, that story right there just brought me all the way out, though, Drumma, because, I mean, that's Whitney we talking about right there.
And to know that that's my first woman single.
Ooh.
Like, that would have been my first female single, Salute, which happened to go 3 times platinum. So just knowing that, it's like, oh, man, it's just crazy, the spirits that's shining down, and karma is real. Like, a lot of people don't really understand that. You see 11:11 on my hands, like the heaven gates is open. My hands is a blessing. This is what has blessed me. I put 11:11 on both hands because this is real for me. When I touch you, music, or whatever I put and involve myself in, it's going to be a blessing.
You said that, boy. You said that right there. Lastly, you got anything else you need to get off your chest, Drumma? And how can these folks contact you, man?
Man, definitely check out the website, drummaboy.com. We just did a film called Me and the Light with my boy Lil Buck, which is one of the top juking kings of Memphis. You know what I mean? Check out Lil Buck the Legend on Instagram. He was the guy who was doing all them cool moves in the iPhone commercial when he was walking on the walls and whatnot. So we did a film basically to help promote you know, stopping gun violence. Long story short, you know what I mean? And that's kind of been on the mood that we've been on as far as uplifting young brothers, XYO, cryptocurrency, better ways to invest, tunecore.com, tracklib.com, different websites where, you know, Tracklib is a website where you can sample and clear your records right then on the spot. You know what I mean? So it's a producer heaven with some of the top catalogs and collections you can imagine. You know, when I was coming up, it was hard to clear certain records. If we didn't have that relationship with Earth, Wind, and Fire, we wouldn't have got, you know, 25%. They wanted 100% at the beginning of the record, and then they say, well, just give us 25. So now you free up 75% just because of a relationship with Earth, Wind, and Fire. The average producer doesn't have that relationship.
They ain't got that.
You see what I'm saying? So this website, Tracklib, gives you an opportunity to sample, clear your records right there on the spot, and I think that's huge. So we doing a lot more.
Dope as hell. That's the game changer.
Come on, man. It's producer heaven, man. Definitely check out tracklib.com. MP3 Wax. We're going on the road, doing a lot of promo with them and taking My Brother's Keeper, the collective project on tour. So I'm excited about that. We're going on our first radio tour with the label. So I'm excited, man. Follow the label, Drum Squad Records. Follow House of Fresh ATL. And follow our bar and grill, man, pregame_ATL. Follow me at Drumma Boy Fresh, drummaboy.com. We beneficial. Hey, yeah. Boom.
Oh! Drumma.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming through this thing as always, my dog. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
Yes,
Be High Radio Shout. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.